Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Man in motion here. Here's Judkins on 2nd down. He won't be able to get past the line and very quickly blocked it. We'll be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate. Because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Traveler, take off.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. His first throw is an interception. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. We're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
On the quick, right? 18, what's up? Look the hot, look the hot.
From the pistol, here's Judkins. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
18, what's up?
Third and long for him here. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Here we go.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled there by Mike Green.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey.
Stroud off of play action. Throw left side, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Stroud completes it quick. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Give to Gordon, running left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
18, pioneer. Ready,
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Stroud. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Going on 3rd down, Stroud. That's caught for the 1st. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 20-zip lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Texans push their lead to 21-zip already. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He put everything he had into this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
19 Lions. Let's go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with third and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. He lets one fly deep downfield. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
On the quick, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up first and 10.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Junkins out the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. The return starts at the 18. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. And out to Gordon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go, second and 9. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early runaway. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it 3rd and 7. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Jukes one defender. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
1st down, Texans.
Another one for Judkins. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
With adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Ravens' 32-yard line.
Stroud from the pistol. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They go play action with Stroud. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception. I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Short pass brought in. They stop him at the 39. No 1st yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Finds him on the slant. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another game to Judkins. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be down by contact, so now our attention turns to the flag on the play. The deep shot connects on the free play and makes for a very easy decline of that offsides flag.
Here we go.
He's tried to throw on first down. Looking right, and he finds him. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
All right. 18. What's that?
From the gun, Judkins. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Listen, everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
From the gun, Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further. Here's Stroud now. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's into the hands of Devontae Walker. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First and 10 from the 41. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Throwing deep to the left side. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Henry Cholo comes up with it. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, if you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. Chase. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down. Back to throw. Stroud. He finds Pickens left side. And that will not be enough for a first down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So that brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
That's incomplete left side.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Mustang, not Cowboy 80.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
All right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Caught by his running back, Judkins. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd down run from Judkins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
And this is Pierce. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down. Go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That's taken in by the rookie out of Indiana. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. That's good for a Ravens 1st down.
36-yard line.
Get it.
Under the gun, here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
11. Hey, uno. Hey.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have. Oh.
Judkins running between the tackles. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the jump.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
He'll try the middle with Gordon. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On the give, it's Gordon. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
19 lions. Let's go.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Going again here, Sanders. They connect down the sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
19. 60 average. 60
1st and
average.
10 at the 24-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Ravens football, and they're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. On the ground here with Gordon. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On the move, headed right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
First down, Houston.
To the air, Stroud. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Headed out right. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Throwing the out route complete. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's Stroud again. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
11.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. Completed here to Pickens. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook was wide open.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Wide Tony.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Getting out to his left. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
Looking to throw. Stroud. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that brings up 4th and goal. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Sanders going to look to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And now it's 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Going to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, here's Sanders. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kamari Lessiter with the pick. And the Texans take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Now Judkins. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Stroud completes it quick. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Wait, right?
Here's Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So the Texans come away with the...